Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to check out Litecoin's price chart and see what is happening in the short term. So before we talk about specifically this part of the price action, let me tell you, overall I still believe this is a correction and structured down, and one very important characteristic of a correction is what? Being a slow and choppy move on the downside, and between our pullbacks we are constantly able to identify overlapping of the waves, and this has all the right characteristics of a correction and structure. So this, in my books, is definitely an optimistic sign. Question is, can we argue maybe we're gonna have yet another move on the downside? The answer is maybe yes, but in the interest of being objective, we are going to check out a bullish and a bearish count at the same time, and then I'm going to tell you in LTC how we can kind of identify which scenario is in play here. So according to the bullish count, this can be from here to about this high, 5 up into one correction for wave 2, another move into wave 3, probably an A, B, C into 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up into wave 5. You can also consider having a triangle structure to about this point into wave 4. Is not really that important. Now, here's the key. Based on what I'm seeing in terms of the subwaves in this specific phase down, this bullish count is not really going to be my primary scenario. Why? Let's go on 15-minute chart. Okay, so I think we can all agree this structure down looks a lot like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is definitely not a good sign, because after an impulse up, if we are looking bullish and the low is already in, we're gonna have a correction structure down, and this is definitely not that. So what's the idea in here? I'm thinking in LTC, sure, this move up can continue a little bit more, and for example we can have a WXY in form of a double zigzag, but then I'm looking for yet another move down in order to take this low and most importantly this one as well, all the way down here about $92.50. Does this mean we should be bearish in LTC? No. That's why earlier in the video I said overall I still believe no matter what is going to happen in the short term, this is a correction structure, and after it's over we are going to continue our uptrend. And I'm telling you right now, finding a 5-way from this high to about this point, even this one is extremely challenging, and these structures usually are corrections, and the next moves in these situations are a big one up. So overall, again, we are looking optimistic, but in the short term, maybe not so much. Now, let's say, okay, I am actually wrong, and this is 5-wave up followed by a correction down, and I think since we are having quite a deep move down, there is a chance that this is a WXY in form of a double zigzag. Question is, what do we need to see in LTC in the short term in order for us to talk bullish with a bit more confidence? Number one, in terms of Elliott waves, I want to see from the lowest low a 1, 2, big move up into wave 3, 4, 5. If we see this, fair enough, at that point I guess I can be a bit optimistic, but from my point of view there is a much more important sign, and it actually comes down to this important level all the way up here. Excuse me, there we go. Now before I explain what is happening in here, let's go around this area. Okay, so whenever you are seeing a series of lower highs and lower lows that are extremely close together, usually in these areas a lot of people are opening some short positions and they put their stop losses above the previous major pivot high. So the points that I'm trying to make is this: usually above pretty much all these highs you are having a lot of stop losses, and the price has a tendency to destroy these people. That's why after these moves on the downside are over, you are seeing a massive move up, and this could potentially cause a beautiful short squeeze, a rather sharp move up. Why is this important? Let's go on the live chart. Okay, so these are a series of lower highs right in here, and I'm willing to bet that a lot of people have put their stop losses above these highs. Also in here we are having a couple of important highs very close together. So once more I'm gonna say, in these phases people open some short positions and their stop losses are above here. Now this is important, pay attention. If in LTC, generally before we take this low, we get a massive move up in form of a 5-wave, and in it we take all these highs. At that point I'm willing to say maybe in the short term we are having a beautiful head and shoulder structure. And if this is happening, what's the target for it? You need to, first things first, put the chart on regular scale. Okay, I'm gonna say this in every single video, and then measure the height of your pattern from here to about this side and put it at your breaking point. So this is giving you a target of about like $150, which means from the current point, we can have like a 20% move on the upside. And I do think this is realistic. But again, I need to see this move up first to talk about this scenario with more confidence. As long as I'm not seeing a break of this important level, I think I should be a bit patient and just sit this one out and see how is it exactly going to play out. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Litecoin. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.